In this video, I want to show you how our service integration works with Mailchimp. First off, navigate to the Attendees tab and then go down to the Services page, and you'll see a page that looks something like what you're looking at right now. If you go ahead and click on Mailchimp, you're going to see a new button that asks you to authorize. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Oh, I really was hoping that that was going to be logged in already, because I'm already logged in. Come on, seriously? Ugh. Really wish I had my own computer. Blue, why did you not bring your own computer to work today? Okay. So, I get to type in this super long password again. Give me 1 second, and I will do that. Sean, I know you're editing this, and you're like, seriously, Blue? Why'd you do that? All right, so when this screen comes up, go ahead and log in to Mailchimp. When this screen comes up, go ahead and log into Mailchimp. I've gone ahead and typed in my email address, and now I'm going to go ahead and type in my password. All right, and then click Login, and then it asks you to allow Obvio to connect to your Mailchimp account. You go ahead and click Allow, and that then takes you back to the Obvio platform. And the first thing you have to do inside of Mailchimp is click on the drop-down for audiences and select the audience that you've created for your event. In my case, I've created this Obvio onboarding demo for this particular event. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And when I do, it's going to ask me for a login URL. And I don't actually have a login URL or custom field created in Mailchimp just yet. But have no fear, you can actually do that directly from Obvio. You don't have to log into Mailchimp to your Mailchimp audience to create the custom field there. You could do that, but if you haven't, you just click Create New Field. You type in the, let's say I'm going to call it Magic Link, and click Save. And that will create a Magic Link for, or a custom field called Magic Link inside of Mailchimp. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click Import Audience, which is a step that you have to take the first time you create this service integration. It takes a few moments, but essentially at this point, what our platform is doing, what Obvio is doing, is it's going out and it is talking to your Mailchimp account. And it's saying, hey, Mailchimp, do me a favor, give me all of the attendees or all of the contacts who exist inside of the Obvio onboarding demo audience. And it's importing those audience members, those attendees into Obvio. It's creating them. And then at the same time, it's pushing the login URL for your attendees back into Mailchimp into the custom field that we created called Magic Link. So if we go ahead and click on the attendees submenu, you'll see all of a sudden that I have 39 attendees. And if I click on any one of these attendees, you'll see that some of them actually have some tags because I applied some tags inside of Mailchimp. So if you see Samantha Lopez is here, if we go into Mailchimp and we look for Samantha Lopez. All right, Samantha Lopez. If you see here, Samantha Lopez has the GA tag, which is the same tag that she has in Obvio. If I click on Samantha Lopez, you're going to notice under profile information, there's a field here called Magic Link. And inside of her contact record, there is Samantha Lopez's Magic Link. So really, really nice, easy way to get that information into your Mailchimp account. Now, you may say, well, what happens if Samantha has a new name, right? Let's say Samantha Lopez changed her name recently and she's now Samantha James. So if we change her name and go down to Save Changes, that information gets synced back to Obvio. So if we go back to Obvio and we refresh this page, now it can take some time, up to about a minute, but essentially within the next minute or so, Samantha Lopez will actually have her name changed inside of Obvio without doing anything to say Samantha James. All right, so there you go. We've refreshed the page and you now see Samantha James has a new last name, or Samantha Lopez has a new last name, and it is Samantha James. Now, the same thing can happen if you apply a new tag inside of Mailchimp. So if we were to go into Samantha's tags and add a tag, let's say English, and we press create. So within a few moments, that tag will be brought over to Obvio. So currently, Samantha James only has the GA tag. But again, if we refresh this page and we bring up Samantha James, again, this can take up to a couple of minutes. While we're waiting for Samantha James, let's pop back in because I want to do something else. I want to go back to my audience, and inside of my Obvio onboarding audience, I want to create a new contact. Add contact. Look at that. Add a subscriber. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add a subscriber, and I'm going to use blue@bluemelnick.com. I'm going to add my first name, my last name, and I'm going to add a tag. I'm going to select English, and I'm going to make myself a VIP. And then I'm going to click subscribe. So mission accomplished. Blue@bluemelnick has been added to my profile. While we were doing that, let's go back to Obvio. Let's do a quick search for Samantha James, or a quick refresh. And the tag has not been added yet. It will be soon. Okay, but when I refreshed, you may have noticed that my attendee numbers changed. It went from showing 20 of 39 to showing 20 of 40. And now, if we go into search and we do a quick search, Blue Melnick appears with the tag English and VIP. So as your attendees are added to the audience in Mailchimp, they're automatically imported into Obvio. And if we go to find Blue Melnick, who's right here, you'll also see that the magic link is already stored inside of Mailchimp. So that connection back and forth is fairly quick. Now, again, for our service integrations, it can take as much as 5 minutes for changes to your attendees, regardless of platform, such as additional contacts, name changes, tag changes, or group changes to actually come across into the platform. That's Mailchimp, and hopefully you found that information useful.